All right, good morning and welcome to Ralston's Big Adventure.
Stay with us, we love you.
The sun, oh, what a welcome sight. All right, so I'm hiking with Dirt Bill. I'm vlogging, by the way. Yeah, and baseball. I think we're all pretty much headed into Damascus today. So we've got 21 miles. It's 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, we're crossing into Virginia. Today's a big day. So last night, me, Dirt Bill, and Phil all stayed in the hostel for baseball. Stayed at the shelter and got soaked. But we're all in good spirits today because of the sun. And again, the milestones we're hitting today. So yeah, stay tuned for updates. Yeah. Ew, that's gross. Just about stepped in that. Okay, so there's cow patties literally everywhere. But yeah, we love these cows. Ah, sweet. All right, so we are hauling tail today. It is 9:30. We stopped for a quick break at that last shelter. And we've already come like 4.3 miles. So this really is like kind of a speedway, like everybody said. Like you can get to town pretty quick on this stretch. But it was fun when we got to the shelter because we ran into Dietz and Big Pimpin', who we met a couple days ago at the station, and we've kind of like run into them a couple times and stayed with them at some shelters and hostels. But yeah, we're all very eager to get to town today. All right, so I want to explain Big Pimpin's trail name and how she got it, because it's probably not what you think. So when I met Big Pimpin', I'd heard about Big Pimpin', but I hadn't met her. And then when I met her, I was like, how in the world did you get this name? So when she first got out here, I think she had a camp chair. Some people have brought camp chairs with them. Some of them only weigh like less than a pound, so some people choose to carry them. And she had one. And like one of her first nights at camp, she set it up, and somebody was there, and they were like, "Oh, you're Big Pimpin' in that chair. Wait, that should be your trail name, Big Pimpin'." And she was like, I really tried to like throw it off and not let that stick, but she was like, for whatever reason, it just stuck. So I'm Big Pimpin'. So it's all because of a camp chair. And she tried to, let it go. But, that happens sometimes out here. You just can't shake some of the trail names you get. So yeah, so that's the origin of her name. So this is the saddest excuse for a shelter that I've seen so far on the trail. I think maybe one person could fit in there. This place is, and there's nowhere to camp anywhere. So, yeah, this is not a good move. Okay, so I just learned a little bit more about this shelter. It was built in 1934 by somebody, I don't know. So, like, that's literally, like, almost 90 years old. And it's not technically maintained as like a proper trail shelter. So even though like it's on the app far out as a shelter, like they tell you on there, like this should only be like an emergency situation. Like you can't get to, like the next shelter is like literally less than a mile and a half away. And that's literally just like, you can't get there. It's storming, it's crazy. And like that's just where you gotta go. But yeah, so that makes a lot more sense after reading that. because I was like, this is crazy that two shelters would be so close together, but now I know why. All right, so I stopped for lunch here at the Abingdon shelter. Baseball's here, he's getting water. But I'll have to say lunch today, outside of Mountain House meals, this is the best trail meal I've had. So it is the instant loaded baked potato, like Idaho potatoes. But I added this buffalo chicken mix to it, and it is delicious. All right, so we just finished up with lunch. Now me, Deets, and Big Pimpin are headed into Damascus together. We're gonna cross the Virginia border. So we're pretty pumped and excited to get there. The only downside to today is that the afternoon thunderstorm that we all kind of knew was coming, I think is very close to hitting us. So that's kind of turned our day a little cloudy. But still excited to get to town. So morale is still high. Also, if you're curious what the sound in that last video, it's just Big Pimpin' being annoying. It's
Call the wild, baby.
That's it. So another fun fact about the AT is that when everything gets wet, it just falls and crashes.
Yeah.
We're just, bebopping along, and a giant limb just fell from the sky right in front of us. So
Let's just hope it's not over the trail.
yeah, that's the thing. It was luckily kind of off to the side in the woods, but yeah, you gotta be careful of falling trees out here. All right, we made it. We're in Virginia. Deets, how do you feel about being in Virginia?
Hell yes.
Yeah. All right, we made it to Damascus. And it just shows up at this neighborhood, like off the trail. But we're here. We're here. All right, here we are in downtown Damascus. Just taking our stroll through town. I think that's the Outfitter right there. It's a cool looking store. Hold on. So plan is to get to our accommodations and then meet back up for dinner later. I think around 6. We're gonna go to the diner. All right, so like I said earlier, I'm staying with a friend of mine from Blairsville, David Floyd, his sister, and he hooked me up big time. So I'm in this like camper for the next 2 nights, and I have it all to myself, and I'm just like so incredibly grateful for like the kindness. Like this turned out awesome. All right, so in Damascus, we all stayed at different places. So I mean, obviously I'm staying with just a friend of mine, sort of a new friend of mine. But everybody else got different hostels around Damascus. But we're all meeting up at 5:30, which it's 5:30 now. But we're gonna meet up at the diner, which is just literally right around the corner here. But yeah, gonna get some food, and then maybe just hang out for a little bit, and then come back and just get some much needed R&R. My feet have just taken a pounding, and I've been feeling really, really good until like today. Coming into town, I could definitely tell that my feet were we're toasted. So, yeah. Also, I got this cool new hat at the last hostel we stayed at. It was in the hiker box. So I've been kind of wanting like a town hat, and so this one like really worked out. So yeah. Check this out. We've got a rainbow. Where do you guys see the rest of the rainbow at? So we've got one rainbow, but apparently there's a double/triple rainbow. Oh, there's like one kind of faint one right there. And then, where'd you say the other one was? Was it just 2? Well, anyway, we've got some really pretty rainbows. All right, so we are at this ice cream shop after dinner. Tonight for dinner I had a double bacon cheeseburger with wings and fries, chocolate milk, and a Sprite. Now at this ice cream shop, I've got a single scoop of Milky Way ice cream and then I've got a strawberry shake on the way. So I cannot believe how much food I can put down, but I can't help it. I'm so hungry and it's so good. Okay, so the ice cream and the milkshake was a terrible idea. My stomach hurts so bad. And I felt really great after yesterday's hike. And I put on some big miles the last couple of days. But today was just kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. And like, I'm chafed. My feet have been like soaking wet all day, so they're like super pruny and super sensitive. Yeah, I just don't feel well. So I'm headed back to Cindy is the lady's name who I'm staying with. Headed back to her campsite. It's like a little campground on the side of the river. It's really nice. I showed you the inside, but I need to show you the outside. But I'm headed back there, and I'm just gonna hunker down in my room and probably watch the new Obi-Wan series. And yeah, that's gonna be my night. Alright, it's like 10:30. I just got done watching the first 2 episodes of the Obi-Wan series. It was pretty good so far. Kind of a slow start, but pretty good. I'm taking a 0 here tomorrow, and I've got a couple errands to run. I've got to go to the post office. Some longtime family friends of mine, the Richmonds, Tommy, Brittany, and Leah, sent me a box here, so I'm gonna go pick that up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Then, I've got to go to the outfitter. There's a couple things I need to pick up. I think I may get a new backpack. My backpack is like tearing my shoulders up. I mean, look at this. That's like from the backpack rubbing my shoulders. And I don't know if that's just because I'm wearing a tank. Well, this side's not doing it. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm just going to get a new backpack because this thing just isn't cutting it. And it's the same thing on my hips, which I'm not going to show you that. But it's just rubbing my skin raw. So I'm going to get a new backpack. I'm also going to get a fanny pack. I've seen a lot of people wear those. It's just so much easier than putting things in your pocket. And also, like, when it rains, you can keep your fanny pack really like underneath your rain poncho better, and so your phone stays drier. So I'm gonna get one of those. So I'm gonna buy an outfit, and then I'm probably just gonna chill out here and probably watch some movies or something, because I just don't want to do anything tomorrow. I'm so tired. But anyway, so I'm gonna go to bed now. But as always, thanks for following along. I appreciate it. Hey y'all, it's Ralston here, hiking the AT. I'm hiking the AT for several reasons, but one big one is to support the Isaiah 117 house in Blairsville, Georgia. This organization is dedicated to helping foster kids at the moment they're taken out of the home and some of the most traumatic parts of their lives. That's where they seek to intervene. And so they seek to provide a house with food, clothing, foster parents, almost pretty much immediately after they're taken out of the home. So it's a really, really great organization that's dedicated to bettering the lives of children. And I just could not be more appreciative and more excited to support them and of all the work they're doing. So if you'd like to help out and donate, you can visit the link below, and it'll take you to the donation page. But please consider giving a gift to help support Isaiah 117. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, Maverick out.